Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining up in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm RJ. In yesterday's video, we looked at the new Chiliad mystery mural found in the final mission of the Doomsday Heist. The interesting thing about that mural is that it's separated into 4 different sections, each having its own color, and each being an entirely different mystery altogether. Now, the unique thing about the purple section is that we have found these symbols hidden throughout the game. You have the yin yang, this is the maze bank, the eye is found on the Penhurst building, and we also found the keyhole. Well, many people have been pointing towards the scales. Where can we find the scales? Especially because it's right there next to the lightning bolt found on the Chiliad mystery mural. Well, we now have found the scales, and in fact, even though you can find the symbol itself on this bank, we can still find the physical form hidden there as well. So we'll look at that in this episode. Thanks again for joining up. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. It really helps out if you hit the like button. I really appreciate that. And of course, hit the notification button because I have some huge live streams planned. I do want to do some of these theories and investigations live. So just make sure you join up for the live streams. They will be epic, but with all that said, let's get into the Pacific Standard Bank. If you guys remember this, it's actually unused in single player, but it's part of the final heist. It's the grand finale heist in GTA Online, so that shows you its importance. Maybe that is why they're pointing us here, because it really is the grand finale. So right off the bat, you can see the scales. There they are. There's also some other stuff going on here. What is that? Is that like a gorilla head, or I don't know, is that a tiger? You guys let me know. I'm seeing the nose, the 2 eyes, maybe something demonic. Alright, let's walk in. We don't want to have the gun out. That'll probably scare everybody. Like I said, the physical form is still here inside. This place is crazy looking considering it's completely unused in single player. Uh-oh, what the heck? Get out of here. Alright, we didn't want to have to do this. First of all, there's a symbol up here that we have to take a closer look at. Look at, you have the flag along with the eagle. I see, what is that? The Illuminati eye on the other side of the scale, so that's pretty interesting. Now, some people have pointed towards these guys as maybe being a reference to Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me know what you think. You have an Indian, looks like, is that a Mexican guy? Mexican cowboy of some sort. You have the ship, 2 revolvers, and what is that, a star on top of a sun? Pretty cool. There's a lot of detail in here, of course. So right here is where we can find the physical form of the scales. Look at the lamps. You see that, guys? That is definitely the scales from the symbol. So here we go. There's the mural right there. Keyhole. There it is. It definitely looks the same to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. But just like everything else, there's a physical form, something that's not so obvious. Now, the question is, just like the MLK monument that we looked at yesterday, why are they pointing us towards these buildings? And now we do have to look at the pictures because there is a lot of detail. If we never came in here, we would never see some of these paintings. Look at that. Is that ancient Rome? The other thing is, when the game first came out, a lot of these pictures did not have this much detail. Of course, on the 360 and the PS3, you would find the same things, but the textures were terrible. So more ships. Is that Indians? I think there's canoes going out to the ships. Okay, this is definitely showing off some sort of American history of some sort, and I think we do have the blueprints of the bank itself, I guess. Maybe a bank that it's modeled after. And then you have this clock, which is in real time. We pointed out some clocks here at the channel that just freeze. They're at a certain time. Well, not this one. This one moves in real time. Yet another sign that this place was probably meant to be used within single player. Can you imagine the main characters having to do another heist here at this bank? It is cool to join up in GTA Online. They put a lot of individual jobs within this heist. And if you guys have played Vice City, which we're playing through currently on the channel, then you've seen the very first heist mission. They took that heist and then expanded upon it. In Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the heist mission was basically one big Easter egg towards the movie Heat. But now they've expanded upon that, and you have to say it's probably the best thing about the game at this point. So the final area is these back offices. There's still more pictures. I mean, look at these things. They are awesome. Let me know if you guys have seen these anywhere else in the game. I'm not seeing too much. Looks like we have the same emails that can be found in Fort Zancudo as well as other areas. There's another office that looks much to be the same. Again, you can come here in GTA Online, so it's not completely unused. But there are some parts that we can't get to. I'm wondering, what the heist would have been like with the main characters, because you can tell that's what they were going to run with. At this point, they knew that the heist would be the best part of Grand Theft Auto 5, so the DLC would be more heist. Everybody would want it. So all this stuff, which was intended for single player, it just turned into an online expansion when it could have been so much better had they put more effort into it being a complete single player storyline. Hopefully Grand Theft Auto 6 makes it a little bit more realistic. When I do the bank heist, I want to be an actual wanted man. We have to make our characters fugitives, having to run away. I know that would probably be a pain after a while, but I think GTA Online can evolve so much. But let me know what you guys think. There's still more of these icons to find. Huge shout out to Cali Devil and everyone who hit me up on Twitter telling me about the Pacific Standard Bank. With all the detail that could be found there, it was like Rockstar was telling us something big was going to happen, only it happened in GTA Online, even though it's originally meant to happen to Franklin here. But there's another well-hidden scale that could be the true one. Massive shout out to JJ Bigsy. I like his logo. He sent me this tweet. I know some of you guys are thinking yourselves, that scale looks so familiar. Well, it also appears on the FIB logo. You can see the scale on one side and then the bat on the other. Remember that bat, because I'm going to show off something in a moment. But there it is. You have not only the scale in the bank, but it looks like it's almost the same one right there on the FIB logo. Do not forget that the FIB logo is also on the hidden UFOs. Man, it looks like there's a fire in the sky in the distance. Another thing that I want to point out, guys, is that many of these symbols seem to be connected to banks. You notice how we have the Maze Bank. Well, the Penrith building is a bank as well. And now we found the scale on the Pacific Standard Bank. But you can still see most of these things from this one location. And on top of the Pacific Standard Bank, you have this big banner that looks like it's almost the same colors shown off in the new mural. You have yellow or kind of orangish, green, red, and then there's that blue over there that is pretty close to purple. So it's very close. Maybe this really is pointing us towards the Pacific Standard Bank, or maybe different banks altogether. We definitely have more to look at with these murals, guys. Hit me up anytime on Twitter if you guys have any information. And of course, you have the bat as well. On top of the roof, there's also one of the hidden bats. What's up with these things? Why do they keep appearing everywhere, guys? Out of all of the weapons, there's tons of bats hidden everywhere. Everything else is pretty rare. Anyways, guys, let's finish off the episode. Thanks again. Stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. I'll have another new episode for you tomorrow, as well as Saturday. I have a huge one, so stay tuned, guys. But more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy.